Hi, this is Ben Wilson back with another video tip for your real estate tool belt from the Real Estate Success Coach. Today's tip is about the importance of creating and using a monthly marketing plan and how to go about doing that in less than 30 minutes a month. If you've seen any of our other videos or been to our website at affordablerealestatecoaching.com, you know that we value very highly our time and our money. We are big believers in planning both the use of our time and our money because we don't want to waste either one. So one of the things that we do every month is to create our marketing plan, which helps us to lay out and plan how we're going to invest and spend our marketing dollars. And I believe you should sit down and do this every month too in order to improve the results that you're getting from your marketing. It's very easy to set up a monthly marketing plan using either Excel or Google Docs. Shouldn't take very long, and the return on your time is well worth it. There are three sections in our marketing plan: the plan, then the actual spending, and then we do a cost per lead analysis. First, the plan. Important to note, multiple channels, multiple ways of getting seller and buyer leads for that matter. We're going to focus primarily on sellers in this particular video tip. But we encourage our coaching clients to have at least 3 or 4 different vehicles for generating seller leads. And as you can see in this sample plan, some of that might be driving for dollars, direct mail to absentee owners, direct mail to probate, divorce, evictions. If you haven't, you definitely want to watch our video tip on those 3 mailing lists, because those are 3 that we really, especially for people just starting out, probate, divorce, and evictions are very cost-effective lists to use when doing direct mail. We also use signs. We'll call on other people's signs that we see out, or for sale by owner or landlord signs. We maintain and develop a vacant house list that we mail to. We're also on Craigslist. And one very important list that we also have another video tip on is our in-house follow-up. That's probably the most important list that we mail to, and we go into more detail on that tip. But suffice it to say, those are people that we have talked to and maybe haven't done a deal with, or we haven't done a deal with initially, but we want to continue to follow up with them, because majority of our deals come from people that we have talked to, or at least they've seen our advertising 3 or 4 times. So we want to maintain contact with people that we've touched base with or had good conversations with before. So again, if you're just starting out, you want to focus on the lower cost leads until you get good talking with sellers and negotiating deals. We've got a video on practicing while the leads are cheap that you should watch, because I think it's real important to develop your skills before you send out thousands and thousands of postcards. And as we'll look in a few minutes, the cost per lead is significantly lower on some of these other means of marketing. Other things that you might have that we don't show on here: your websites, mailing to expired listings, pre-foreclosure lists. These are just some examples, but give you a good idea. Important thing to note in column C, there's the cost per unit, and then this does a calculation of how much we're going to invest each month in those different marketing methods, and then our total budget for the month, which, as you can see in this particular example, is a little over $2,000. So that's a good example of a sample marketing plan. Okay, the next one is actual. That's columns F, G, and H. As the month goes on, in this particular example, partway through the month of January, we track, at each time we drop some mail, or we put up some signs, or we do some of those other activities. I try to sit down once a week and just update those numbers so we can see, okay, so far in the month of January, we've spent $1443 of our $2,000 budget. Kind of lets us know if we're on track or if something slipped or we need to adjust. But it's just kind of a tool to help us stay on track. And then finally is the analysis section that I mentioned, and that's where we take a look at the calls that have come in. And again, we keep this updated with the solid leads that we're getting from these different methods. And in this particular example, you can see that from absentee owners, while we get a lot of leads, it's also fairly expensive per lead. And some of the other areas that we use aren't quite as expensive. So we like to get those coaching clients that are just starting out with us, maybe have limited funds, to focus on some of the lower cost per lead methods of marketing. And I also suggest, and we typically do it, I don't show it on here, but there's maybe a fourth step that would be very important, and that's looking at where your deals actually come from. So taking it beyond just looking at the number of leads is just see where your deals are coming from too. Because you may find that if you're getting a lot of deals from signs, low cost, easy to get out, easy to put up, you want to do more of that. Or if the counter example is maybe divorce mail isn't working in your area, and it's important to know that. Maybe you can invest those dollars with a higher payoff in other areas. So to improve your results, it's important to complete and review your marketing plan each and every month. This investment of say 30 to 60 minutes, probably 30 minutes to set it up, and maybe 30 minutes throughout the month to update it and look at it at the end of the month. It just can pay a huge dividend and the importance in developing and building your real estate business. Thanks for watching this video tip from the Real Estate Success Coach. Please take a moment to comment, rate, and subscribe. We'd love to get your feedback. If you have any questions or would like some help implementing any of this, just shoot me an email at ben@affordablerealestatecoaching.com or stop by our website at affordablerealestatecoaching.com. We provide customized one-on-one real estate coaching designed to get you to take the daily, consistent actions essential to your success as a real estate investor. And we would love to help you. Drop me an email for a free coaching session. Thanks. Have a great day.